Are you thinking about planning a trip to Universal? If so, you may be wondering about what properties there are, where should I stay, what amenities do they have? Stay tuned to learn more about Hyatt Place and if it's the right place for you. Hi, I'm Jennifer, the owner of Canopy of Stars Travel, and I am so glad you are here today. If you are, it's probably because you're thinking about going to Universal and trying to figure out where you're going to stay. Now, if this is your first time here, please drop a hi in the comments below so I can welcome you to our community. And if you've been here before, I would love it if you would like and subscribe, as that really does help our channel a lot. Now, Universal's got a lot going on. We've got Universal Studios, we've got Islands of Adventure, and now we've got Epic. All of these are coming together to really create a front row premier theme park option. It's no longer just about Disney and Orlando. Universal Studios is here to stay. But there are so many options. Where should you stay if you're going to go to a Universal Studios park vacation? I'm here on a solo trip and I'm staying at Hyatt Place. And there are some things I've really enjoyed about it, and there are some cons. Check out the room. Welcome to room 315 at Hyatt Place. Now, this room is huge. You can see it's simply ginormous. So if you come in and go left, first you'll notice there is a kitchenette. It has a microwave, a sink, and that is a real refrigerator. It's not a cooler, as well as coffee if you like that kind of thing, and y'all know I don't. Give me a Coke Zero. In the kitchenette area, so you can watch yourself cooking dinner or whatever, is the full-length mirror. And then you also have a little office space with a rolling chair. One of the really great things is they have installed some plugs that have USB and USB-C, so you have everything you need. Across from that is the sitting area. It is large and spacious. There's a place to kick up your feet, literally. And if you want to sit on the couch to eat or to work, there's a table, and this table will move. Next is a king-size bed. And on the driver's side, there is another plug with a USB, USB-C, telephone, and lamp. On the other side, there is an alarm clock, another lamp, a beautiful window. Now, the view isn't that great, but that's not why you're staying at this resort. One thing to note, though, the air conditioner unit actually sticks out. So if you are sleeping on the passenger side, it's important to note that. Which brings me to the all-important thermostat, which those of us who are of a certain age really do love. Across from the sitting and bedroom area, there is a TV, very large. It pulls out and tilts so you can watch from either location. And here is your closet space. You've got extra blankets at the top. You do have an iron and an ironing board. There is a shelf that you can pull out to put your suitcase on, a safe, as well as 3 drawers. And here is the bathroom area, the sink area. Now, it does come with a hair dryer. I actually used it, and girls, we know that hair dryers are so important. I didn't think this one was going to be very good, but I'll give it a 6. It wasn't too bad. And then into the water closet. The bathtub is very, very, very shallow. Also, the ceilings are not real tall in here. I am, for reference, 5'3" if I'm giving myself a whole lot of grace, and I can almost touch the ceiling. It does come with its own shampoo, conditioner, and body wash. And the shower head is as high as they can get it, but if you're 6 foot tall, you just need to be aware of that. So this is, again, room 315 at Hyatt Place. So who's Hyatt Place going to be really good for? Well, if you are going to Universal Studios, this is going to be a great location. They do have a shuttle that runs to the parks 3 times in the morning, and it comes back from the parks 3 times in the afternoon. That's included in your price, so that is a great thing to do. Make sure you swing by the Universal Partners desk down at the lobby and sign up for the time. The most popular time is the 8:30 time because that gets you there right as the parks are opening at 9 o'clock. So make sure you do get signed up. They do sign-ups on the day of. They open the desk at 7 o'clock a.m. so you can run down there and sign up. I personally took the 7:15 to get over there. The bus was very light. It wasn't completely full. Now coming back, they only have 3 shuttles. They have a 5:20, a 6:40, and an 8 o'clock. I was on the 6:40 and it was truly standing room only. They packed the whole bus. Everybody was standing up. But again, it's included. It was really nice to have. If for some reason you miss the shuttle coming back, as of today, the time of this video, you're on the A route, but if you come back and you just can't miss it, or the driver, Ronnie, was really nice to let us know that the 8 o'clock, he said it'll be completely full and he will often have to turn people away. If that happens, you'll need to walk up to level 5 in the Universal parking lot, and that is where you can catch ride share. So your Ubers, your Lyft, those kinds of things will be there. So that is a great perk of staying here. In addition to having shuttles, the resort does also have a pool. It's small, it's not a splash pad, it's not fancy. However, if your kids need someplace to just cool off, or you need someplace to just relax in the evening, the afternoon, or maybe you got here early and you're not going to go to the park that day, then you could go and stay there. Now, let's talk about some of the cons. The first con is they really don't have any food options. So downstairs, they do have a very limited bar. There is a Starbucks. For those of you who like Starbies, there's a plus for you. However, they're really small. It's a very, very, very basic bar. They do have what they call a menu. However, all of the food that was listed on there was bar food. It was like French fries or chicken wings. It really was those kinds of things that you think of like maybe being able to heat up just in a microwave for a bar. So I don't recommend eating here. However, right across the street, about 100 yards across the parking lot, is their sister property, which is Hyatt Home. And Hyatt Home has a larger, more robust bar. They have a larger menu for food. Additionally, you guys can DoorDash things in, or just down the street there is a TGI Fridays. So that's something to consider. And finally, the absolute worst con in my book is this is a Pepsi property and not a Coke property. So I couldn't get a Coke Zero in the morning. Y'all know I don't drink coffee. I'm a Coke Zero girl. So I'm gonna have to go figure that out. So does this sound like the right property for you and your family, or maybe girls, or maybe even a solo trip for Universal? If so, reach out to Canopy of Stars Travel. We would love to help you create an amazing vacation, very stress-free. Our process is connect. We talk to you about what you want. Choose, we'll bring you a couple of options. You choose the one that you like best, and then celebrate because you're ready to go. All you have to do is pack your bags. I wish you well, I wish you safe and happy travels, and I can't wait to see you under a canopy of stars.